Okay, the camera's gonna shake and the smoke comes up and it starts off the blast. If you notice over here, I believe are ambulances waiting in the wings. This is the medical tent everybody goes into and nobody comes out of. There's the bomb blast. Here comes the smoke. Chaos, chaos, chaos. This video is being produced to show the lack of fire and ambulance response to these reported bombings. If you notice, that the first vehicle just rolled down here within seconds of the bombing. The next car, not an ambulance. And the wheelchairs have come in so fast, they're already rolling people out. It's only been 30 seconds into the bombing. Second vehicle comes around, looks like a paddy wagon. I do not believe that's an ambulance. Notice the lack of movement over here on these vehicles, which I believe to be ambulances. Next vehicle. This is the one that has the special forces gentlemen with the black jackets and the tan pants and shoes. That is their vehicle. On a side note, notice this couple, strange behavior between these two people right here. Actually, three of them all together. Just watch that, just a side note. More gurneys, but no ambulances. Where are they getting these gurneys, these wheelchairs? Still no ambulance or fire truck. Strange behavior. These people sit down over here. I'd like to know who these people are and what they saw. Notice that all the injured are being stuffed into this tent. There's one ambulance from over here. First ambulance is on the scene from that side. I believe it's the only one that comes up the street. I may be mistaken, but Still no ambulance on the main street or fire department. 3 minutes in. We're coming up on 5 minutes and still no ambulance on the main street or fire department, period. Okay, more gurneys and people rushing out with gurneys. Where are they coming from? Okay, it's coming up on what? Almost 7 minutes. And one ambulance we saw over here, that was it so far. Not another, just police cars and one ambulance for all of this so far. Now that's crazy. Unless these people are going to the hospital via the T stop, then I don't know how or where these people got to the hospital. Strange behavior on these guys. Just keep an eye on them, just for the side note. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but it's weird. Okay, another vehicle comes out. It's not an ambulance. It is a police vehicle. Okay. First ambulance on the scene. Turns, drives past the tent full of the hurt people, and just goes out of it and takes off. Okay, that was in 7 minutes 48 seconds. So, almost 8 minutes. Still, you notice all the injured are going in, and then the gurneys are coming out. Wheelchair people are going in. These vehicles are still sitting here. Not sure what they're there for, but they're still sitting there. If they're taking the injured out of the back of this tent, I don't see any movement over here that would indicate some vehicles, ambulances coming up from down to Chinatown or anything. Okay, first fire car, but not a fire truck, not an ambulance. It was just a fire vehicle of some type. And that goes forward. Okay, that's just in the CV. Here comes another fire type truck of some type, I don't know. Look at all the gurneys going into this tent. All the gurneys going into the tent. Where do people go from there? This is not an ambulance. This is looks like a special assault vehicle of some type. Police paddy wagon. That goes forward. Okay, first ambulance that pulls in, there's only one that I see. This is the first one that actually comes in. It goes into the area. Now we got multiple cars coming over here. I don't know who these guys are. They pull over here. One ambulance goes in. Past the tent with all the people. Past the injured, all the injured people. They're all over the place. Being rushed back over here. Okay. So one ambulance so far, and that is at 10 minutes 41 seconds into this event. Still no fire truck. With explosions. Fire bombs. Now, how many active police stations or fire stations are going to be in this area? Let alone, it should be responding from everyone from Rhode Island to New Hampshire. Another fire police truck, SUV, not a firefighting vehicle or an ambulance, coming into the scene. Making lots of noise and flashy lights. Still notice these vehicles over here not moving at all. They look like ambulances. I'm not sure, but they're not moving. More people are rushing into the tent, into the tent, into the tent. Where are they going? And you notice that everything is emptying out here. They're slowly but surely making sure that nobody is left. Okay, where are we at? Almost 13 minutes into it. These look like the guys right there there are the special forces right here. With their gray pants and their black shit, they're all coming forward. Tons of them. Special forces. It's supposed to be the grand finale here with the injured parties with the no legs. So okay, we're still here. What are we talking? Still no fire truck or one ambulance over here and one ambulance here so far in 13 minutes and 30 seconds. Injured going into tent. Injured going into tent. These people are taking the subway to the hospital because there's no other way they're getting there. Okay, first fire truck finally arrives at 14 and a half minutes into it. One fire truck, who proceeds to park and not get out of the vehicle. It sits there. I don't think anybody exits. It doesn't even go past that point. Okay, they've cleared the top crosswalk ways, clear of people. Now, fire truck's still there. Nobody really gotten out of it that I can see. Well, maybe. Okay, then they start to secure the area with this line that starts to form across here. There's strange little groupings of little people here. Little powwows. These look like National Guardsmen, some of them. Okay, a little powwow right here. This is strange. Stopping anybody from coming down. They're blocking off everything. Okay, still, nobody gets in and out of the fire truck still sits there. No other ambulance. Okay, we are now into 17 minutes. And the fire truck proceeds to turn around. Not even go nowhere towards the thing. They've got this line of people blocking up everything here. Nice little blockade. Strange behavior. These people just watch them periodically. They're strange. Still no action over here. It looks like something pulled up there, but green van or something. But still no action over here. Nobody, no cars driving up. No ambulance coming up. Those ones are still sitting there. You would think you would see every emergency vehicle within a 50-mile radius would be in this vicinity, like in any other disaster. Or like Watertown or something, but nothing. How did the 127 people that were supposedly injured get to the hospital? Strange little groupings here. Fire truck's still sitting there. These vehicles are still sitting here. That looks like National Guard, maybe the gray people. We are now 20, almost 21 minutes into it. Okay, what? Red car over here looks like a police or a fire department type car. Just turned that corner. Not sure where it came from. I don't know what other activity is going on over there, but seems like they're slowly pushing anybody who's a civilian out of this area. One other car coming this way. So you know the street's open. See another vehicle just pulled over here. Nice blockade of people. And one other ambulance coming over here. So that's what, three ambulances total so far. And one fire truck. Okay, the fire truck is now leaving. It is 24 minutes into the event. The fire truck doesn't even go down there. It just turns around and leaves. Really? I don't think I've ever seen anybody believe and get out of the damn thing. They don't even go to inspect the buildings, see if there's structural damage, anything. At least from this vantage point. There's a total lack of ambulance support for this many wounded. We should see emergency vehicles like New York taxis all over this place to get these people to the hospital. I don't know where how they're coming. I don't see any flashing lights. I see nothing. Another SUV official. Maybe another ambulance, maybe not, right over here. If they were actually getting taken out of this back, there would be ambulances lined up on any of these streets, all the way back. See, nothing going in and out of this tent now. Where is everybody? Gone. So all these people are in the know. They know what's going on. Okay, another ambulance. Possibly number 5 at what time? At 26:43. It is actually stopped. And I believe it doesn't. And it's stopped by these folks right here. Talk to the driver. And then proceeds to be stopped again. Is it an ambulance or the police paddy wagon? I'm not sure, but it backs up here. Being talked to by more people. Here comes Special Forces again. Here comes the tan bottom dudes. Nobody gets in anything. No person's being put in there. Another one. At 28 minutes afterwards. It's number 6 ambulance. Stopped. And told to back up. I don't see anybody being put into this thing. Any injured. Somebody's talking to that person. Nobody being brought out to put into the ambulance. They were being told to move on, so they turned down the street. Nobody was put in that ambulance. No injured. This guy's been turned away. Nobody gets into any. They don't put anybody in there. It backs up and takes off. Why would an ambulance leave the area without anybody in it? So maybe 6 ambulances and 1 fire truck. Not one person being put in any ambulance that I saw. Where did the medical support come from? Where did the gurneys come from? Where did the wheelchairs come from? Where did they go? Don't they usually go in a vehicle? Gurneys do, I know that. And no more support vehicles show up. Still, these 3 ambulances, or whatever they are sitting over here, unused. We are 30 minutes into it. Now that's some strange Shiite. This is James signing off.